Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy East Creature, and this is the second time I'm actually recording this video on account of how stupid I actually am. I recorded the entire audio set the first time. It was real fluent, it sounded nice, I was having a good time, I was livid with it, and then I realized, I looked up in the top corner, and I saw a microphone, and it wasn't my blue snowball. So I'm recording it for a second time. Hopefully I'm still peppy enough to do this. It's really hard to repeat the same kind of lines because it never sounds as good the second time as it did the first time, but I'm going to try my very best. So guys, what I have for you here today is me playing Arena with a bunch of randoms. Now, if you're watching the gameplay and you see, oh, these kids aren't randoms, they're in a party together, actually they were all singles playing Arena, like solo, and they paired up with these other guys and ended up partying up before a game. I ended up joining into a game with them. They tried to invite me to their party, but the game started before that, so they couldn't. So I was just kind of going with it. I was just guessing on what they were going to do, trying to play off what they were doing for a little while. And I think I did pretty good. Now our enemies here, they're kind of douchebags. They ended up starting off by deleting the VMP, and then I think awareness, and then I'm pretty sure they ended up banning Dead Silence. So it was a pretty loud game. I think one of our teammates protected Blast Suppressor after that because having like a completely loud game isn't really fun. It's not exactly, you know, anyone's forte to have to run around and just be seen on the minimap the entire time, or, you know, being loud as fuck. Because I'm pretty sure all the other guys in the other team had decent headsets. I wouldn't say they have Astros like me, but they definitely had some decent headsets by the way they were turning on people. But in this gameplay, they were using guns like, I think the Pharaoh is, I know, one, the BRM is another one, the Argus, like kind of scummy, cheesy guns because they just wanted the W. So as you guys will watch, this is a very close game the entire way through. My teammates clutch up, I clutch up, but you know, it's whatever. But we were playing, and actually what ended up happening was the fact that these guys came out of the party while we were doing the protect and ban stuff to talk shit. They were like, you guys are gonna get smacked, we're a team of 4, we've been playing for like a year, you guys are fucking randoms, we're gonna beat the shit out of you, like, watch this shit. And I'm just like, I turned my mic on and I was like, yo, miss me with your shit, fucking go back to your party. And after that I kind of took it on as a little bit personal to try to beat these guys with these 3 other guys that I can't communicate with. So the entire game, well, actually, getting up to about half the game, I was just playing off the mini-map, playing off sound. I was trying to be a good teammate to a group of kids I can't talk to, and it turned out really well. Now, something I want to address is you guys probably look down in the corner and see that I have Rejacked. Everyone was banning guns and perks, and no one really banned any specialists. So when the specialist draft came up, one of the kids picked Rejack, and the next turn was mine. So I took it upon myself to get Rejack. That way we wouldn't be, technically speaking, down a player when it came time. And Rejack on, I think, my side comes in clutch twice, and the kid who had Rejack on their team ended up trying to use Rejack effectively, but I was always there to clean up his Rejack. So it was really ineffective for him, but really good for me, as you guys will probably see right around now or in a couple minutes. I do something pretty insane with Rejacked, which is why I named the title of this video what I did. But yeah, it's whatever. So these guys were corner camping, using cheesy weapons, talking a lot of shit, and it was getting really annoying and all that stuff. And personally, it was really like annoying to have to deal with that and have to like listen to these kids talk. And you know, but about halfway through the game, one of the kids on my team who were in the party ended up coming out of the party to communicate with me a small bit before each, each round. Because as you guys can tell so far, it is a close game. It's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like the rounds, it's like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Like, I will tell you this game here goes up to round 11. It comes down to the wire. I'm not going to tell you who wins. I'm not going to tell you really much about it, but that's why I picked Rejack, because one of their guys picked Rejack, and I didn't want to be technically speaking like down a player, so that's why we did that. But so we were actually like playing this game, and he was giving me like small little call-outs like of what they were going to be doing at the very start of the round. They're like, all right, we're going to be pushing A side, let's just all push A right off the bat, and then he'd go back into his party to communicate with his teammates that I know what we're doing. And once that started happening, the chemistry started flowing a little bit better. I mean, I couldn't still talk to them, but just me relying on the mini map and the sound that I had to you know, follow them into where they're going and be a reliable teammate. I do drop quite a decent amount of kills in this gameplay, and I do have some deaths because when all my teammates die, I have a hard time trying to move around the map, you know, without any dead silence. I'm pretty loud, but you know, it's basically whatever. So in the game, I was, you know, playing hard. I was trying to get close because they banned the VMP, and I'm not too good with any other sub. The VMP is where it's always been at for me. It's what I've done, my instant go-to weapon and all that great stuff. And since they banned that, as you guys can tell, like, I'm flipping between the Kuda and the Vesper. Kuda, Vesper, I was just like, I don't know which one to pick. One's for super close range, one's for, you know, a decent away range and pretty close. So about midway through the game, like right about now, I'd say I'm just using the Kuda at this point because the Vesper's kind of let me down once or twice. But Vesper is still a pretty good gun. I just couldn't really see a spot for it because, you know, every time I try to get up close, I die by the Argus, or every time I try to be far away, the Vesper is really bad at that. So I kind of just stuck with the Kuda, which a lot of you guys would probably agree with, and that would be your choice as well in this scenario. But so we're playing. I go off. My team's going off. We're having a good time. These guys are they're getting really mad. They're camping in corners really hard. They're trying to be dicks about this, which is weird because it's just an arena, right? Like, who actually cares about arena? Like, if you want to play competitive, like, go play UMGs or GBs, but these guys are taking it like it was a $5 wager. Like, they gotta be the dirtiest people in the world. Now, if you guys are wondering why, like, when I die or the round ends, there's like a huge cut, and that's because I didn't actually record this at the time me playing. I recorded it afterwards in theater, and you don't see other people's perspectives in theater mode, and I don't want to, like, go to other people's perspectives just in case I don't want to mess up the recordings happened before, and then I have to record the entire thing over again. So this is about a 10-minute gameplay even after all those cuts, which it's kind of fun with me. Like, I like sitting here and talking to you guys, like, on a real level, like a person to my 100 subscribers. I still don't know what I'm going to be doing for my 100 subscriber special. I've thought about if you guys have anything that you guys want me to do or something for a 100 subscriber special, please put it down there in the comments. I honestly can't think of anything. I have been thinking about it now for a couple days and nothing is coming to my mind. I'm drawing a blank, which normally never happens. But, you know, it's honestly, Black Ops 3, it's a good Call of Duty, but I find myself taking breaks from it all the time. And all the time, I just feel like there's this little thing in the back of my head just telling me to stop playing. This game's annoying. The people who play this game are annoying. There's so much shit that's wrong with it. And other times, like when I'm playing this game, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat. I'm like an inch away from the TV. I am focused as all hell. And these are the moments I live for in Call of Duty. These games right here, where it's down to the wire with people who are talking shit, and I'm trying to prove them wrong. Now, it's already far enough in the video where you guys have already seen it, so I'm just going to come out and say it. Did you guys see that 1v4? That 1v4. The only reason I had to use Rejack in that scenario is because that kid with the Argus snappered me, and he hit about half of the pellets from that shot. About half the pellets, leaving me basically 1 or 2 shot. So when I jump out that window, I was instantly dead. But I had my Rejack. I knew that, so I challenged that kid. I knew he was there. I could hear him in my headset, my nice Astros I got. I jumped out that window, died, stood back up, got the kill, and defused the bomb. I won that round 1v4 and defused the bomb. It was pretty good on my part. That's when the guys came out of the party to start talking to me and telling me, like, that was pretty dope, that was nice, good shit, we have a chance now, we're back in this, let's go. You know, and that's what it is. In Call of Duty, it's all about morale. If you can get your teammates on board with something that you've done, if you can get them hyped up, they play so much better. It's a different game at that point. Now, I know you guys have been listening to my voice for about 9 minutes, and I know. But I hate cutting off the gameplay. I hate cutting off my voice and just leaving gameplay, because half you people don't want to sit around and just watch gameplay. You know, they want some commentary there. And a lot of people tell me that's not exactly true. Like, you know, once you hit a certain amount of time, I really don't want to hear your voice anymore, because it's just, it kind of takes away from the gameplay. But personally speaking, I know for a fact that, like, if I stop my voice and just leave music, a lot of people won't stay around to finish it. And I want you guys to see this game because it was close and it was intense the whole way through. But the game's actually coming to an end right about now, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I know I rambled on a little bit, but that's besides the point. Anyway, guys, it's been your boy Screecher. Please subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.